Innovators of tomorrow, yes.
Indeed. I'm here with fourth-year School of Industrial Design students. We've moved on to the entrepreneur group. Joining me now is Emma, PEAT. Tell me a little bit about your project, Emma.
All right, so it's a drinking water station for outdoor events, and so it's an alternative to providing bottled water.
Which is great, because after a lot of festivals, you see hundreds of empty bottles littering the ground. So what's the concept?
And then they fill up the landfills.
Exactly.
Okay, well, rather than running hose electricity, it's kind of like an isolated solution so that it operates using a manual refill system. So you'd have a team of volunteers refilling it all day.
Filling these jugs, eh?
Yeah, filling these jugs. So it's a 60-liter reservoir. Made up of 20-liter containers.
Okay.
So, and then they're all connected together, so you get the same water pressure as if it's 60-liter reservoir.
Very cool.
Not separated.
Okay, we've got quite a few projects to show you here in this section. So up next, we've got Paul. Walk me through your project, Paul.
So this is Green Steam. It's a rapid mug cleaner. Basically, there's two components. It's the mug cleaner and the mug as well that's designed for it. The mug has an RFID chip, which allows you to have your ordering information as well as billing information.
So
if you like.
how does it work?
So the cashier would remove the lid.
So they don't have to touch
Yeah, they never have to touch the lid. There's an electromagnet in there.
Right.
She would throw it into the back of the machine, put the mug into the front.
Right.
The cycle goes. When the cycle is complete, it beeps. The barista comes over. The order is displayed right on the screen. And she could then proceed to go make your drink.
Okay.
And paper cup is safe.
A lot of green concepts in this section, but now completely switching gears. Hunji, okay, I've never seen anything quite like your project here. How would you explain it?
Thank you. So my product is a collapsible animated mannequin. So as the name implies, it's a collapsible. This mannequin can collapse into flat sheets, which can be rolled up for a low-cost, easy transportation. But also, this can come with a stand that can put it in a motion, so that it kind of puts on a little show on the windows, so it can, you know, do like a gestures and different attitudes, just like supermodels do on the show.
Right, so we could actually see here that the dress is almost animated.
Yes, so it'll really animate and accentuate even accessories, and really show how fabric moves with you, and you know, that really will help connect emotionally with shoppers, and you know, just putting on a show on the window displays. I
like that, moving mannequins. Okay, our last project to show you is by Phil So, and it's a very, very cool concept. I know it's really tough to summarize in a minute, but how would you explain it, Phil?
Sure, I'll try. So these, I'm looking at products that deal with time, like clocks, calendars, watches, sort of thing, and I'm looking to tweak them so they have kind of a more meaningful element to them. So this is a clock that, instead of breaking down time into two metrics, like seconds or minutes, this goes into seconds, the time of day, and then where you are in the year, so this being April 23rd, and then where you are on a scale of 100 years, which is practically a lifetime. So this is something that you can see, this tactile example of where you are on this path that we're all on. So.
And why did you want to focus your project on this?
I think the time's an interesting theme that it's probably the most valuable thing we have, and something we don't necessarily think about too much. And spend a little bit of time thinking about that, and I think at the end of the day you'll be on a better path, I think.
Right, you can kind of look at things in the grand scheme.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, some really, really cool concepts here.
Thanks.
What's that like to be surrounded by people with such innovative minds?
It's great. It's just a chance to, you know, you're sitting in a studio working on these things, and you can bounce ideas off each other, and you get these 30 other points of view that you otherwise wouldn't have. So it's a really fantastic place to work.
Well, the graduating projects here at the School of Industrial Design at Carleton University will be displayed until this evening. So if you're interested, you can drop by and take a look.